Welcome back to some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I am super excited. For one reason, I changed my fleet. I've got a new fleet, and look at that. It's Admiral Ackbar. Now, here's the thing. So, ever since Thrawn came out, of course the meta shifted, and there's all sorts of interesting team compositions that work, but they all seem to be under Thrawn. Thrawn seems to be the team that everyone plays because he's really strong. Now, here's the thing. As you can see, most people have Thrawn. And then some people still have Tarkin. There are a couple maces for reasons. But I'll tell you, the rarest guy on the shard right now is Ackbar, from what you could tell. So I decided that since I wanted a whole new setup, I went straight for the highest quality rebel ships. I got my Phoenix up, I've got my Scarif and my Bistan for my Bistan's U-Wing. I'm gonna be working on Cassian's, but I felt confident enough today to premiere the new squad. And I'll tell you, I'm having fun already, so you know what? Let's get right into it. Let's get into a battle first. It's my payout, so it's time to get paid. So, as you can see at rank 1, tough guy. Mr. Tough Guy over here. He's always been a really tough fight for my Tarkin team. But here's the thing. I have an interesting, unique setup. I have Ackbar. That's already unique. And Ackbar, a lot of people don't use him because he doesn't have an I win button. With Tarkin, of course, you have that Imperial Assault, which tends to kill everybody. Great. Thrawn's, if you can even get to his ultimate, it kills 2 ships at least, typically, if not everything. It's strong. But Thrawn's strength is you can kill every ship easily without even using that ultimate attack. Mace is just not used because fucking everyone's bored of his shit. He's so boring. But Ackbar, I've always loved him because he's balanced. He's not middle of the road. He's not boring. He's just balanced, and I like balance. So here's my setup. So I got Biggs, who's going to be hopefully staying alive as my only taunter. I've got the Phantom and the Ghost, which will support the entire team, as well as Bistan. But the Bistan TIE Fighter combo, this is where the strength is. Because the TIE Fighter, I'm making sure the pilot is gear level 12, and I'm going to be getting all 3 of his pieces to make sure that he's the fastest possible. And why? Because his target lock is the quickest possible target lock in the game, from what I can tell. So with Bistan and his unique, which gives turn meter to a random ally when target lock gets into play. So I'll get off the ground really quick, and that's the hope. So let's see what we can do against this tough opponent. I'll tell you, I call him Sonny. I love him. Oh! Someone else took first. Who took? Oh, Bear Dog! Yes! So Bear Dog is a big jerk face, idiot. I'm so glad I'm going up against him instead, because it's so much better to attack someone you hate than someone you like. So let's see what we can do with our new squad against Bear Dog. Now Bear Dog has a unique setup. He always changes his team, and I'll tell you, he sucks. So I'm pretty happy with what we're going to be doing. So I didn't get the target lock right off the bat, and that's actually fine. I think we can work with what we got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do an early heal on my TIE Fighter to get rid of that speed down. And let's work with what we got. Oh, that kind of sucked. See, he's got decent ships. I mean, that's all well and good. Oh, let's see, what does this do again? Target lock. Oh yeah, okay, so that'll technically be 2 target locks, which means 2 of my dudes will get turn meter, which is great. And then, so I can use this to stealth my other ship and then call a bunch of, yeah! And that'll give everybody some nice, So let's do that so you can no longer do that. Let's do this. He is just taking a lot of damage and just not dying. That's not super great for me. But that's the thing, is I'm coming back from that initial lack of target lock. That's what I'm doing. So let's see what we got. Okay, if I do the AoE, it'll get rid of your shit. I'll do that. There we go. Okay, finally you died. Oh, okay. So he'll go back to stealth. Alright, so who do we call? Who do we call? You know what? Let's just call you. Let's get some damage going on you with that. Bam! Let's see if we can get the lucky kill. Yeah, we got it. Alright, now you, punk. 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 Oh no, I lost Bistan. So that's the thing. Bear does have tough guys because he's one of those whales with just tons of cash. Tons of cash money. We're gonna, let's see. Let's heal. Heal or... No, let's just go ahead and kill him with that. There we go. Now you always want to go after Phantom first. Or else you're gonna have to deal with a lot of foresight. Ugh. That's a crazy combo. Ooh, that's not great. Let's see what we can do against him. Exposed R. No one's target locked. Let's just shoot him. Keep it real simple. Who can we call? Let's just do... You know what? Let's do this. Let's go a little old-fashioned. Get my tie going. There we go. Lovely. And yep. Bingo. Alright, now we can finally get some damage. Oh, you're dead. So as you see, you know, this ain't too hard. You know, I'm being chill. My guys are staying alive. You know, my advantage, my main designed advantage, I didn't get. I did not get my there, I could do this. And who's gonna get it? Let's just do you. And I could do it again. No, not you. Alright. Yeah, my main design advantage was the fact that I could get target lock right away. And the thing is I designed this team to go up against all the cookie cutter Thrawn teams that I've been seeing with Reaper or Bistan. Bear Dog is a little different because he packs the Phantom and the Ghost, which will reduce my and actually we can go into that now. I'll go into my ships right now and we'll talk about it. So Phantom and Ghost are pretty fun. They've got some really interesting uniques. You know, this one will keep Phantom alive and then give Ghost the same benefits he additionally add any time the Ghost receives a debuff. Phantom 2 gains Foresight and Taunt. Okay, no, this is the one that's awesome for just the Phantom. This is the one that helps with the Ghost. So while Phantom 2 has no protection, it has 50% chance to gain all those cool buffs at the end of their turn. While the Phantom 2 is active, the Ghost gets that too. Now here's the thing, if you check out Phantom's protection, it's very low. See, just 19, but, you know, relatively high health, and that's kind of the idea, is this guy will get damage and then constantly get those buffs. As far as the Ghost is concerned, as you can see, it's the same deal. Very low protection, high health. So they're just designed to be together. The Ghost has one of the most useful uniques. I mean, check this out. So all their enemy ships are going to have negative potency and suffer the speed down. Now that is so useful, and for the very reason that you saw. I lost my initial advantage because I wasn't able to get that initial target lock. And if you look back, you'll notice that my TIE Fighter did have the speed down, which showed that the 70% worked, but it was resisted. And I got to tell you, like, I used that ability once, this one right here, which does the AoE. It does great damage. It's just that this ability I'm a huge fan of. It calls allies for assists. And that's, you know, that's what Ackbar is all about, is giving your assist people extra critical damage as well as increasing their protection temporarily. So all that's good stuff. I want a more sustainable team that can survive against these high damage, super quick Thrawn squads. And I'll tell you, Bear Dogs know he makes stupid team compositions. His teams would be so much better if he stuck with, you know, some good pairings with his Phantom and Ghost. With 3 smart ships, he would be great, but he doesn't do it. And I'm not going to tell him what to do because, fuck, I like being able to beat him easily. But you know, it's fun to depart from the norm. And there's certainly not a lot of Ackbar out there. And we'll see how it works overnight. You know, if I get dropped like a rock, you know, I'm not gonna switch around because I want to stick to my guns on this. I enjoy Ackbar. I enjoyed that fight with Bear, despite the fact that I knew I was gonna win, because I have this great team composition with a smart initial strategy that even when it doesn't work, the team has enough strength to bounce back. Eventually, I'll get Cassian working, and you know, I'll utilize some of his cool abilities that he has, and I'll learn a little bit more. And that's kind of the fun part of having an all-new fleet, is that I get to play with different mechanics that I'm not used to playing with. I'm so used to just having all the TIE fighters, Biggs and Boba Fett, and just keeping shit all boring and normal, and just look for the big strike from Imperial Assault. But I'm done with that. And that's what you got to do in this game, in my opinion, is constantly innovate. You know, make sure your teams are strong, and in my opinion, your arenas should come first, because they're your crystal factories. You know, that's where you're going to be getting all your fun stuff. Now, here's the thing. Bear Dog is very vindictive. He's one of the few vindictive people on my shard. So he's no doubt going to take that back, unless I ask a bro to get him out of range, because it's my payout. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed that fight. It was certainly fun for me. I had a good time with it, and you know, utilizing all these new ships has been exciting. On top of that, I've fallen head over heels with Phoenix, and I'm a huge fan of how they work. And what I love about them is that their Zetas, oh my god, are certainly fun. I've got Demolish, and then Ezra's a machine. So they're both great. Their ships are wonderful. I'm planning on bringing them all to gear level 12, doing all their Zetas. And, you know, as far as the 3 extra gear pieces when they're gear 12, I'll probably hold off on that indefinitely and just worry about arena heroes that are in my squad. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, I hope you enjoyed the time you spent with me doing fun shit with my fleet. I do enjoy a new team, and I have a lot of people to thank for helping me figure out what mechanics I needed in my new squad. In particular, I think it was my buddy Smokey and a little bit of Elvis that helped me realize that I needed to put my TIE fighter in there despite what I wanted to do initially. So thank you in particular to those two for helping me out, and I hope you guys have a great night.